But the next important use case is about line chart. And the one option what you can do is you can come here and you can say again change chart type, and you can select line chart and you can say okay. Suddenly you can say, hey, I'm able to do some trend analysis. But you know, we are absolutely wrong. There's no trend when we talk about the problem here is that there is a between 2 points, the point of south and west. We are connecting them and we are trying to understand from south to west the sales increases. South and west are two different entities. So there's no increase in sales, so to say, because line charts would only make sense when this increase or decrease is over time. So only the time series data is something which will make sense here. Let me make a change. Instead of consumer segment, let me bring in year, or let me see what I can bring in. So you have your order date. Okay, let me remove consumer segment and let me bring in order date. Saying something. Yeah. So I have, so here if you see, we have 4 years. Okay. And what we'll do is, let's bring years here. Let me remove months and all. Okay, I don't want this. I can put region here, and yeah, now it will start making sense. What I'm doing is, if you see what I have dragged, I've kept time, right, on the x-axis, and each of the line is the region. Now it starts making sense. Okay, south region, right, its values, its sales are on the lower side compared to the other three. If you see the other three, their sales are somewhere the lowest is around 400,000. The highest goes up to 900,000. But for south, there's a shift downwards, which is like, okay, its lowest is somewhere around less than 400,000. And it is going only up to 500,000. So over time, it is having a trend upwards, but it is less compared to, if you look at the blue one is really going up this purple one, sorry, violet one, starting at somewhere around 45 and going up to say 860 or 870,000. So for a stock, or say land price, this is a great trend to see from 2010. It's kind of doubling up in 4 years. That's a great insight to see. If you see the red one here is more or less flat, right? More or less flat, but on the higher value range, higher price range. So this is how we interpret it. And time series data is great to be interpreted as line chart. It's a great use case for line charts. You can actually change data chart type here, and you can make it as column chart. It would still make sense, because for time still there is a trend, but again it is suffering from the same problem of too many columns coming and mixing with each other. Actually, if you go with line chart, the problem can be would be better. I think you can still introduce few more line charts, but again the point is that too many dimensions, too many regions, or too many, if you try to do by cities, it will be chaos. You want to see that, maybe you would like to give it a try. So for example, instead of region, if I bring in city, it will suddenly blow up. So I think there's some problem. It already said that, okay, it's restricted. State or province, see, suddenly it starts looking so bad. Right? So there's a limit to data interpretation also. So here region looked pretty good, neat and clean, and you're able to get some trend. That's the use case of line chart.